Hello, this is Sarah Slight. I'm the artistic director of Raven Theater, and I am here with two very special guests. Will you all introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Paul Michael Thompson. I am the playwright of Brother, Sister, Cyborg Space.
I'm Terry Guest, and I am directing it.
So we are here to talk about Brother, Sister, Cyborg Space, which is a world premiere play coming up at Raven. What is this play about?
An environmental activist named Giselle and her relationship with her baby brother, who happens to be the richest man in the world. On its most macro level, it is about the search for God. It is about what it means to be human and to be a person. And it is about the climate crisis. But on its most intimate level, it is a family drama that is about how do we stay in relationship with our family members when we feel so out of alignment with them politically.
I think this play has so many interesting things to say about God and about our relationship to AI, and it really asks the question, are we the gods of this new technology that we've created? And if so, what is our responsibility to that technology?
What role does AI have in this world?
In the world of the play, AI has a sneaky role in the way that it does in our own life, and that the characters in the play don't even think of AI as something that is like special or unusual. And I think in some ways the AI character in the play is thought of as a friend or a family member, a confidant, and in some ways, it's like technology becomes something that we can't live without before we realize we can't live without it.
Whether it is the way that we have given Siri and Alexa these voices of women, serving us. That anthropomorphizing, I think, comes from a really deep place within us that I don't understand. And I think my attempt in writing this AI voice in the play is to investigate that personification and what it looks like when we take it to the nth degree. And the actor who plays the voice of Ava, Sharance Higgins, is so good, and she's bringing things to the voice acting that I think really lean in to that humanoid quality of the character.
Tell me about the design. What is this play gonna look like and feel like?
One of the exciting challenges of this play is that one of the characters is the richest person in the world. And so coming up with how we're going to make that level of luxury drip off the stage has been really exciting.
And also, Paul's given us a play that both expands and constricts in a matter of seconds. So part of the challenge and exciting part of the design is figuring out how do we make the world feel as big as space and then as small as a living room.
What is the one thing you think they need to know going into it?
This play is a full meaty evening of theater and like a bite-sized Snickers bar, It's one act, but we're asking these really, really, really heavy questions. It's funny as hell. It's really stylish. The set and the design is just like, So I think that if you were someone who doesn't see a lot of plays, or you haven't seen a play in a long time, or you've never seen a play, I think that this is one that you can sit down and leave in an hour and a half and feel like you really got your night's worth.
You could either spend the night doom scrolling about the climate crisis or about genocides going on in the world, or etc. Or you could come to the theater and engage with other people about those conversations in a way that is productive and builds community.
What are you hoping audiences leave with?
Teresa Lagamba, who originated the voice of Ava in our first workshop, when we finished the first reading, she said, "This makes me want to call my sister." And that was the best thing that anyone could have said. So I hope it makes people want to call their family members, maybe some of their family members that they don't like to talk politics with, and connect and remember, the love that is there.
I really hope that audiences leave feeling like they were able to ask themselves some really hard questions, sometimes some dark questions that feel really vulnerable to ask when you're just at work and you're looking on your phone, or you're just walking through the park, or you're in the grocery store listening to a podcast or whatever. But that in the safety of the theater, in the dark, you can ask yourself and you can wrestle with these questions within yourself, and no one's going to challenge you and no one's going to make you speak. It's okay, you're allowed to cry in the dark.
This is my absolute cheesiest self, but like that even in the darkness there is light, right? That like even in the darkest corners of space, of politics, of familial conflict, there is still hope, there is still love, there is still light out there in the universe.